Hi Bandsies! So we hope you're all doing well. We're here with the next installment of the little virtual marching series. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the essentials for marching, including forming up, stepping off, staying in step, wheels, mark time, halting, keeping in time with tempo changes, and zippers. So for forming up, we went over forming up in more detail last video, but here's just a quick reminder of what that looks like on a small scale in the next clip. So the drum major will call bands form up and the bands form up. When you form up, you should be dressing to your right in your rank. And for some of you, Frosh, might be wondering, Abby, what are you talking about? It's actually pretty simple. Your rank is just the row of people that you're standing in. Dressing to the right means you're standing with your shoulders in line to the person on your right. So stepping off. The next part of marching is stepping off, starting the march. The drum major will yell, "Queen's bands, attention," which will be followed by one beat of the bass drum. On this beat, everybody in bands stomps their left foot. After the drum major yells attention, they'll announce that we will be stepping off to essentially whatever music we're going to be marching to. After this, the snares will roll for 2 counts of 4. On the first roll, the bands will march in place. On the second snare roll, you'll start marching, starting with your left foot and taking normal sized steps. So staying in step. Staying in step is just everybody being on the same foot at the same time when marching. Everybody should be marching by stepping with their left foot to start. On the downbeat of the bass drum, everyone should be on their left foot. A good way to stay in step is to remember the classic military chant, the little left, 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 right, left, and yeah. Okay, so next I'm going to talk about wheels. So the drum major will call left wheel or right wheel and point the mace in the direction of the upcoming wheel. Wheels are just a fancy word for turns. They're named wheels because each rank turns around a point like spokes on a wheel. People should always be dressing to the right throughout the wheel, and the person on the outside of the wheel should dictate the speed of the turn. Though ranks are normally spaced evenly, when doing a wheel, the people on the inside of each rank will get a little closer, less space in front of them, while the people closer to the outside of each rank will get a little farther apart, more space in front of them. The people on the inside of the wheel should essentially march in place while turning slowly as the rest of their rank turns. And if you don't understand that, it'll make more sense when you see the next clip of someone actually doing it. So watch for the person on the inside of the wheel. They're going to start marching in place while the person on the outside of the wheel is going to take bigger steps. Marking time. The drum major will call mark time and hold the mace above their head horizontally like this, which is a call for bands to march in place. At the end of the call, there will be 3 more beats of the bass drum before the bands should actually march in place. So when you hear the call for mark time, you march for 3 more beats and then you actually march in place. So halting. After the bands have been marking time, the drum major will call bands halt. At this time, there will be a specific type of drum tap. At the end of this tap, everybody will stop marching in place at the same time, ending with their right foot. So forward. After marking time for a bit, the drum major will yell forwards and point the mace in the direction that the bands will be marching. Similar to marking time, at the end of the call, there will be 3 more beats of the bass drum before the band should actually start marching forwards. Again, starting with the left foot and taking normal sized steps. keeping time with a tempo change. This one is a brief clip of the video, but it's important that you're able to keep marching in time when the tempo changes, because that happens when we're on parade. So the next clip will show you what that looks like. A good way to practice keeping time with tempo changes could be marching to different tempo songs in your room, so you can get the hang of identifying the tempo and how you should be marching. Okay, so finally, zipper. This is a long one, buckle up. Basically, zipper is mostly used at football games when we leave the field, but sometimes on parade if the road is really narrow. The drum major will call mark time before calling zipper, and hold the mace vertically above their head, moving it in a little zigzag. At this call, the band changes into ranks of 2. So, when the command is called, there are 3 more counts, like in marking time or halting, until the band begins zippering. If a rank has an even number of people, so 4 people, the 2 people in the middle of the rank will move forwards together as a new rank, and then the next 2 people from that original rank will move forwards together as a new rank after the other 2 have gone forward. These new ranks will have the same spacing in front of them and beside them as they had in their old rank. The next rank will do the same thing, only when the rank in front of them has finished zippering. If the rank has an odd number of people, the zipper for that rank begins with the middle person going forwards to create a new rank of only 1 person, followed by the next 2 people moving forward to form a new rank behind that person. So, yeah. all for this semester. Happy holidays, Bandsies, and we'll see you virtually in the new year. I hope you enjoyed the video.